What up, Periscope family? It's your boy Marcus James here in Tempe, Arizona. It's my first time really diving into Periscope, but it's really dope to have a moment to go live with you all. But I really wanted to talk about what 2016 already, the ball's up and rolling. It's February 1st, right? We're 1 month into 2016, and I just want to find out like what's changed for a lot of individuals. Because for myself, I'll tell you that I used January as a little bit of a trial and error. And I've seen some posts on Instagram where people talked about, January was kind of like a trial run, and February begins the actual game time. So it's really interesting what we get to do in life, but sometimes we take for granted how precious time in life really is. Had some friends that have lost people in their life that they were like just, working next to and spending time with within the last week or so, right? And sometimes we forget that even though every day seems to be a trial for us, that this is life. Like in this moment right now, it can't actually be a trial run. Like this is the moment we actually get to live in. So it's crazy to see how people view life and how we take our most valuable and precious and priceless commodity in time, and we're just always in the mindset of abundance when in all actuality we actually don't have the luxury of you know, not taking advantage of life as it is. So it's crazy. I'll tell you that today, February 1st, I've kicked off a new challenge for myself. It's the Miracle Morning Mile. And every day I'm going to run 1 mile just to track my time. I mean, today it was a terrible time from other people's perspective, 9 minutes and 32 seconds. But in that 9 minutes and 32 seconds, I realized how much I get to work on myself and become the best version of myself. Like, it's a grind. So I can tell you 100%, even as a former college athlete, basketball player, I hate running. I hate it more than life itself. And it's something that I'm going to work to master and try to have as much fun with it as possible. So this Periscope thing is interesting, right? But it's dope to be live because this is the life we live. So as I take on this challenge, February is a short month, so I know that I can hold myself accountable and stay disciplined for 28 days is nothing. 28 days is nothing. After you live life, you realize how quickly the month of February is going to go by. So you get to either hold on to your goal or let it go. I'm committed to not letting it go. You get to live above fear, and sometimes that's really hard to do. But what I've realized, more importantly, is that fear is what it is, and you get to make a decision. So when you come across a stimulus or a moment that scares you, you get to decide whether or not your fear is going to be coupled with self-doubt. And I've realized that for so long I let self-doubt make my fears even bigger than they already were. But who else has been afraid, right? Everybody who's ever accomplished something has been afraid. But what are you going to do? You're going to suck it up, keep moving forward, you're going to push through, you're going to make excuses, right? Because that's when that self-doubt, and then all of a sudden friends and family and coworkers and people you don't even like have a tendency to sprinkle some little bit of doubt or salt on your self-doubt, and now it gets bigger, and now your fears get bigger, and we start this whirlwind of negativity. Well, I'm at the point where I'm like, listen, fear, shut the hell up. I got work to do. So as I take on this Miracle Morning Mile, it's going to be interesting to be running every day, pushing myself to the limit, and really starting to set new boundaries for myself and raise the bar. I know that it's going to be a challenge, right? So I'm looking for as many people in life that want to join me on this journey, because it's as much fun as it's going to be accomplishing the goal. It's going to be that much more fun if I have people riding with me. I'll be running alone, but if I'm running and I know that people are doing it also, you can find me on Instagram at PowerUp24. You can find me on Facebook at Marcus A. James. Whatever it is, like if you're going to do it, I'm hashtagging 3M Run and hashtagging Miracle Morning Mile, just to really see what we can create as we push for new physical results. It's all about the mindset that goes with it. Sometimes it's really scary. And like I said, that self-doubt has a tendency to make our fears even that much bigger. So I'm going to dive in and keep pushing anyway, as I will be spending more time on Periscope and sharing this journey. I really love to hear from people and find out, what some of your fears are, your challenges that you've put on the back burner, because this year is going to fly by, and I want to see what I can create for myself by attacking my fears as opposed to letting them, take over me and keep me in this state of perpetual inactivity. So it's time to turn up. Tomorrow will be Turn Up Tuesday. I can't wait to create that video. I got a lot of things going on in my mind, but I'm committed to no longer letting fear get magnified with my own self doubt because I believe in myself more than life itself. So it's time to get it, turn up. Hopefully, I hear from y'all soon.